Sounds good.
Record on this computer. Hey there, this is Mark Anderson with Chattown Stages and the Songwriters Stage 2021. First, I want to thank our sponsor, Mountain Music, for tossing into the awards package. And you can find them out on Hickson Pike in Chattanooga, and they are a locally owned store that'll take care of you right. And we're thanking Soundcore for all they're doing for this project, and our judges, Anthony Quayles, Denise Adeniyi, or the Divine Poetess, as we call her, and Stratton Tingle of Soundcore. So we are down to the last week of our contest. We have 8 finalists, and we have some amazing music by these 8 finalists. And today we have one of the finalists, Tim Cofield. And hi, Tim.
Hey, Mark.
So good to see you here. Thanks
for having me on. You're a busy man.
Oh, yeah, but busy doing fun, good stuff. So first of all, on your bio that I've read, you're not originally from Chattanooga, right? You were kind of a missionary kid. Am I getting you mixed up? Was that right?
That's right. That's right. I grew up in Canada. I moved to Chattanooga about 14 years ago.
Well, you've been here a while, so you've seen a lot of the changes here.
Yeah, it feels like home now.
How do you feel about our music scene?
It's, it's not bad for a small town, but it's definitely lacking for those who want to take it to like the highest level they can. But I think there's some decent opportunities for musicians in this town if they really want it. And Soundcore has been really supportive of musicians over the last year or so, with all their workshops and initiatives to award artists for recording songs, pitch sifter, and all that.
Well, your song speaks of Nashville, and some experience there, which we'll get to in a minute. So it's kind of an interesting contrast here, because part of me always says, well, Nashville's got nothing on Chattanooga, because I'm so impressed with the art here, the musicians, the poets, what we got going on. So proportionally, per capita, it's like, I don't know how many million people they have in Nashville, where we are much just a fraction, but we've got so much good stuff going on. Sure, we don't have, but the competition up there just seems so intense. I'm just like, love our little town.
Yeah, it is intense. But if you're really driven and you want to see what you're made of, there's no city in America that's gonna eat you up as fast as Nashville. If you can make it on a stage in Nashville, you can make it on a stage in any city in the US, and it's 2 hours away from us.
That is really a good statement, because that really says a lot about, I like to think this contest does that, because it shows that the 8 finalists here have really, the cream rises to the top. I mean, we really got some good, and we're going to hear your song, which I'm totally impressed with.
There's some really, really stiff competition.
So let's see.
I love your background, by the way. You keep disappearing into it in the first second back.
Yeah, this is the weird things. If that wasn't up there, you'd see a bookcase and boring living room stuff. So,
like this.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see. I was gonna, before we about Chattanooga and the music things. What have you been doing for the last year during this COVID stuff? Have you been do you perform out much, or are you mostly into your recording?
I haven't performed for over a year, but I set upon myself to write a lot and work and produce a lot over the last year.
Okay.
especially because I'm about to be a dad and like any day now. So in my mind, I'm like, I have to finish this EP before this baby comes because my life's going to be over. So I've been really motivated by that, and I've got it about 85% done now. So
It would be so sweet if you could sleep in advance and catch up, like store away all of your sleep nuts in your little stash, and then bring them out when you need them next
right.
week for the next year. So I'm excited for you to become a dad, and I feel for your loss of sleep.
Well, I got a lot of energy, so we'll see how I hold up. But um, I we'll see. Yeah, I have no idea what to expect, but I'm pretty energetic as a person in general.
Okay, well, bless you and your family. So this song, the first verses, ain't nothing but rain, and you talk about you're looking for someone, a melody, someone to, how's it go, and someone to help you write it. So it seems like at first there's a person involved, but then it seems to focus more on Nashville. And I was going to say, is this an ode to Nashville? And you're in some sort of an experience there. Do you want to tell us the background to it a little bit?
Well, what came first was the chorus, "Ain't Nothing But Rain on a Tin Roof" 2 years ago,
Okay.
and I actually wrote that in my car driving to meet um, Lavender, one of my favorite singers in Chattanooga, and we were going to record just a little 30-second video. This is 2.5 years ago, and I wrote this little. I was like, what do I want to sing with her? Nothing I have that actually. So I wrote this little ditty on the way, and then we recorded it, just like just a chorus, just a hook, and I loved it. It was fun, and one of my friends was like, "That's my favorite hook you've ever written," but I couldn't write any verses. Tried to write, I couldn't think of where the song should come from or what it should do or what. And for 2 years, I just let it go, and then a week ago, I went to play an open mic night called Pitch Meeting in Nashville, where you sign up, and then your name may or may not be drawn to go up on stage with a full band who's like one of the best bands in Nashville, and they play with you, improv and play with you as you play the song, and they've never heard it before, and they kill it. I watched singer after singer get up, play originals, and they just like killed every one, just in a good way. So my name got drawn. I went up, played my song. It didn't go as well as I hoped, and I was a little bit crushed about the experience and what I should have done or could have done. And the next day, I got together with a friend who's a musician in Nashville and told her about the experience. And I was like, I think I want to write this verse based on this idea of like, man, it just being a hard town, and everyone has all these dreams, and how it's like winning the lottery. It's like a miracle, turning water to wine. It's like a miracle to actually get to the place where your song is heard by thousands or tens of thousands of people. So that was the tipping point, that experience to like, and then the song was written in like 2 days.
That's the beautiful part of good writing, because then it's just coming from the soul. And I appreciate that. I think some of the other artists talk about it in the same way. So some of the words here, I love the poetic. As a poet myself, so I hear those things, and ain't nothing but rain. Let's see, how did this go? Help me write this song. Am I too late?
Yeah, tell me, am I too late?
Tell me, am I too late? When the cards have been played, looking for a drink.
Yeah, tell me, am I too late when the cards have already been played?
Yeah.
We've already been dealt a hand.
Yeah, I mean, that's so true, so profound, and that's Oh
We've
my
been dealt
gosh.
the hand with the voice we have. We've been dealt the hand with the natural talent we have already. What can you do? Can you turn that hand around and win the game? Can you bluff your way to win the game, or do you have a really great hand but you don't have the confidence? Some people have amazing gifts, but they don't have the confidence to win the game because they don't know how to play it. So the lyrics are just playing off those ideas.
Confidence, and something else I've observed is the hard work. Sometimes talent, for some people, things come too easy too early, and so they don't feel like they have to work. It's just like, oh, it's like just an easy thing, like a pretty girl or a handsome guy. It's like, oh yeah, lovers come easy, but they never put in the work for a hard relationship, and or some of us that, anyway, I'm getting off the track, but you maybe have seen people that things come very easy or a little bit of talent, and they could have taken it further with the hard work
Yeah.
to develop those skills.
I want to share with you something that Stephen Nichols shared with me about 10 years ago, and it stuck with me ever since. I was in the studio with him. He owned a studio. He was producing my songs about 10 or 11 years ago. And I was like, man, part of me wants to scrap all this and start over. I don't feel like I'm good enough. I don't feel like my songs are good enough. I don't like, I'm just fooling myself. I shouldn't. And he said, Tim, listen, you need to put this out because you will inspire people either to one of two ways. It's a win-win. Either someone will hear your song and say, oh, I can do better than that. And it'll inspire them to write because they think they can do better, or it'll inspire someone else to think, I want to attain that. I want to get to that level. So they will work hard to get. Either way, it's a win-win. So that's why we have to keep making our art no matter where we're at, because it could motivate others to keep making their art for one of two reasons.
All right. So we'll hear this song in a minute, but do you have any recording projects or anything coming out that you want to plug, or not performances probably, but we'll post your website at the end of this video so people can follow that. Anything currently?
Yeah, I'm releasing singles as Top Knot. That's my kind of alter ego name. I'm releasing music as Top Knot, and I've been putting out a song a month pretty much. And this next song, I'm releasing on the full moon this month, which is the 28th.
All right.
Called Moonlight. So it's on Spotify. It's on all the streaming platforms, but it's fun. It's very electronic oriented. That's what I'm focusing on right now in music. In my whole world, I'm in electronic world, synthesizers and music that makes you want to either dance or makes you like feel just like a certain way. So the songwriter competition was actually a challenge for me because I haven't been playing guitar and singing for a while. And I've just been focusing on like the production work. But yeah, Top Knot on Bandcamp, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that.
I wanted to mention, I really love your guitar style. I mean,
Thank you.
I don't know where you learned to play guitar, but I'm jealous. And
oh, I don't consider myself that means a lot, Mark. My dad, it's all my dad. My dad raised me on Chet Atkins, and I never could get that finger style down. But I was raised on James Taylor, Chet Atkins, the Carpenters, and James Taylor was a huge influence on me because he can make a song really interesting just by playing a guitar and singing. That's it.
Yeah.
No other instrumentation.
And you got a great voice. Some people could sing the dictionary and,
Hello, judges. Thank you for letting me get to this next round, final round. I was playing at open mic night last week, and I bombed. It was a learning experience, but this song came out of it. It's brand new. It's called Ain't Nothing But Rain. Drove up to Nashville looking for a melody, trying to find me somebody to help me write this song. Tell me, am I too late when the cards have all been played? Feels like I'm looking for a drink of water, standing outside, soaked to the bone. Ain't nothing but rain, ain't nothing but rain on the tin roof. It's storming overhead with sunshine on my mind. Ain't nothing but rain, ain't nothing but rain on the tin roof. Yeah, I'll keep writing these lines, and I'll wait for my time when water turns to wine. I put it back in the case, walk out of this place, drive back to a small town. 'Cause some dreams are not found, and this place can break your heart over again, over and over again, over and over again. Ain't nothing but rain, ain't nothing but rain on a tin roof. It's storming overhead with sunshine on my mind. Ain't nothing but rain, ain't nothing but rain on a tin roof. Yeah, I'll keep writing these lines, and I'll wait for my time when water turns to wine. Lord knows it would take a miracle for the world to hear this lyrical expression of my heart. But I can't stop, won't stop, can't stop raining. Ain't nothing but rain on a tin roof, storming overhead with sunshine on my mind. Ain't nothing but rain, ain't nothing but rain on a tin roof. Yeah, I'll keep writing these lines, and I'll wait for my time. I'll turn water to wine. Hell yeah.